Hey, listen to Commander Cookout Podcast, episode 339. I'm Brando. I'm here with Ryan. Today we're going to do some MtG bros. Now hit our theme song! Hey, Ryan. We're back for yet another whirlwind adventure. How you doing?
Good. What is going down?
Whole ton is going down. We're going to be jumping all over the brand newest set that was just pre-released on its own release early.
Oh?
Because it's not supposed to be released until like this Friday from like when we're recording this, but they just released it last Friday instead. Cool.
Sure.
But before we get to any of that stuff, we do have to thank our official business daddies, FusionGamingOnline.com. They are your source for all your gaming needs.
All your bro needs.
All your bro needs.
We're going to make bro jokes, okay?
Yes.
And when we say bro, we mean everybody, but we're going to say bro.
Yeah.
Can we?
Bro is
short
short for
way.
Brothers War. CC Bro, short for Commander Cookout Brothers War. That's when we fight with each other.
Yes.
Apparently people like that. That's weird.
That's a thing. I don't know. If you want your own bro, you go to FusionGamingOnline.com, get some bro or anything. It doesn't matter. It could be board games.
Yeah.
Could be literally anything in their store. When you check out, you use CCO Spring promo code and you get a discount. It's a good deal.
It's pretty good. You're going to save some money on the shit you're going to buy anyway.
Gonna buy it anyways.
And support the show.
And if you've never used it before and you're spending 100 Canadian,
Which is like 50 US.
100 Canadian,
US, jeez.
use CCO Perks promo code. You get your perkies on, and you get some store credit kickback. Good deal.
And then you can save more money with the money that you've saved already. And you can do
Yes.
them both at the same time. You can scissor their daddy ass. And
Yes,
everything works.
I love scissoring.
Yeah.
A little bit of this. If you were watching on YouTube, you'd
Which
know
you
what
should
I was
be.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should actually watch, and you should subscribe because it's fun, and Joe memes on us sometimes, and it's fantastic. Yes, very good. Couple things. Another way to support the show. Got a couple of those.
Oh, wow.
First one, go and follow in our affiliate link. It'll be in the show notes below. Wherever you watch or listen to the show, you go there, geekwood.ca, CCO affiliate link, and you use CCO Podcast coupon code. You get 10% off, plus a little gift.
Oh, there's gifts?
Use a little gift like a dice or like a magic dice, the plus minus dice or stickers or whatever while supplies last. This is a special little thing that Geekwood is doing to like kick off our coupon code and our what did we call it? Not a scissor sister with them, but like a touch tip partnership.
Probably.
Hey, I like
rhymes.
that.
I do like that.
I do
yes,
like that.
yes.
Yeah.
And I've had some of the dice for like a long time. Use them all the time. Super like them.
How do they roll?
Super good.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You ever roll a 1?
No. I have rolled
Hey.
several 6s.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was thinking like a D20.
No. I'm talking about the D6s.
Ooh, 6. Still pretty good roll.
Yes. 6 on a D6, very good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
you
you
get
could
Yahtzee like most of the time.
You will roll 6s if you use our affiliate link.
Yes.
And then use CCO Podcast coupon code.
Yes.
Very good
That is
deal.
very true.
Very good
Yes.
deal.
You will win more games if you use Geekwood dice.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's the truth. I don't know how it works. It's magic. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like not the game magic, like actual
Well, I was gonna say,
wizardly magic. Sorcery.
Where does the magic game stop and the real CCO Geekwood touch tip partnership end? Like where does it start and we're just like human centipeding with dice.
Yes.
I don't know what that looks like in real life.
With
but
dice and victory, baby. That's what
that's
we're in.
it. Speaking of victory,
Ooh,
we got some
segue.
victors in the nation.
Really?
Yes.
I never met anybody named Victor.
Well, maybe we will in this shout out to new patrons.
Okay.
Those are the victors I was talking about. This is another way to support the show. If you're new, patreon.com/CCO Podcast.
Right.
It's a good place to go. Good
Yeah.
benefits. Awesome Discord community.
Yeah.
I got the recent top 5 in 5 idea from the Discord from Mac. Gave me an idea.
Daddy Mac Daddy.
Used it. Got it from the Discord. You should go there. Got to be a patron to go there. Another benefit if you go to the patron page is your CCO nickname.
Yeah, benefit.
Yeah. First one, totally regular, frickin' so regular that it sounds made up name. Christopher Williams. Man, could you be any more plain? You're more plain than regular ass plain old Daryl, which is a guy that we got.
Yeah.
So Christopher Williams, what do we call him? Do we just call him like, what is something so frickin' lame?
Pistol Whipped Willie.
Pistol Whip Willie.
Yeah, because piss rhymes with Chris.
Oh, yeah.
And then pistol
Can we call
is
him
funny.
Crystal Whip?
And then Willie.
Crystal Whip Willie?
No.
Come on. Give me Crystal Whip.
Why?
Because his name's Chris.
Nah, I like Pistol Whip better.
Pistol Whip.
Because that's something that actually happens.
Do you-
Pistol Whip
do you-
sounds like some Final Fantasy shit, which
wait,
is fine.
Wait. No, I got it. Chris with like a CH is how you start the word Chris,
Mhm.
right? Now, if Chris, but with a PH, and it's Pistol Whip, but it's spelt Fistal Whip. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Fistal Whip Willie.
Yeah.
I do like that.
There we go.
That was an organic kind
did
of
it.
construction of nickname.
And we got there. We
That's-
did that.
that's- I like
We did
that.
it. That's the things coming together.
Oh,
In this
ultimate
case,
scissor.
my fingers, yeah.
Ultimate scissor.
Yeah.
Second patron. And this is the opposite. This is a really cool name.
I'll be the judge of that.
Israel Garcia. Man, a guy sounds like an archangel or something.
Israel Garcia, hey?
Yeah. I wonder if he's related to Andre Garcia of CCO fame.
I mean, maybe.
Guy did the playmat. Pseudo celebrity.
Nah, probably not.
Probably not.
No.
Israel? Is he even real?
Is he even real? So that makes him a ghost.
Oh yeah.
So he's-
Do you think he's a shitty ghost, or does he got flying?
I know he's a shitty ghost. Doesn't have flying. Ghost Sia.
Ghost Sia. Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost
That's
Sia.
a play on his name.
Yes. And that is he even real? So he's a ghost.
Yep.
And his last name kind of has the real.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ghost Sia.
Ghost Sia.
Ghost Sia. That's like when he's like walking out the door.
Yeah, Ghost Sia.
Don't let the door hit you on the ass, Mr. Ghost Sia.
It won't because you're a ghost. And you can't hit a ghost with a door because they're ghosts. It's like the one benefit to being a ghost is you never hit your ass on the door on the way out.
Go through walls and stuff.
Don't even have to open them. You just ghost right through it. That's fucking
You
dope.
ghost through it?
Yeah.
That's going and coasting. But you're a ghost.
You're-
So it's like a double entendre.
It's like coming and going, but ghosting and
Ghosting and
coasting. It makes perfect sense, and it's hilarious, and it's
Oh,
true.
man.
That's just paranormal science. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
Oh, and investigating the paranormal. Totally a science. Eh?
Absolutely.
Absolutely the most rock solid of types of science
There
that
are
there are.
several television programs on which they do it. Therefore, it must be real.
Oh, yeah, just like the internet.
That's right.
Everything is real.
Especially on TV. You can't be on TV now if it's not real.
I have another real name that I wanted to shout out as the winner of last week's booster pack game.
Sounds fake.
It might be fake, just looking at how real this name looks.
Okay.
James Donaldson.
That's not real.
Yeah, he's the winner. This is Josh Donaldson's brother, obviously.
Probably.
Third baseman for the New York Yankees, won MVP with the Blue Jays in 2015.
Sure.
Yeah, real chippy character. I like watching him play because he's the first guy over the fence when like there's a fight or something. He plays baseball like guys play hockey. That's why I like watching him. So, his brother James won the booster pack game for guessing Unleash Shell.
Yeah. So
Last
you got to
week.
get at us. Commander Cookout at gmail.com. On our system, you blow it for everybody. Let us know your address where we can send the stuff to and which of the 3 versions of the CCO Bro Pack you want. You can get an actual Bro Pack, you can get a sticker pack, or a or a token pack. I didn't even do that on purpose. That was awesome.
I always do this, and I don't know what I'm grabbing when I do that, but that's 3.
Baseball. It's a fork ball, isn't it?
Oh, that's my grip.
Your
I don't know what
fastball or
what
whatever?
pitch that is, but it probably wouldn't go very good for me. If I was playing against James Donaldson, that is.
Yeah.
Probably good at baseball. So, bro, MTG that is.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
We got commandees.
Commandees.
And,
Do we, though? I don't know if we do.
Well, we don't have very many as compared to recent sets.
Yeah.
Hey?
That is very true.
So, this is what we do.
We cough.
This is what we do. We go to Scryfall. This is how we get all the commanders.
Okay.
We type in legendary and creature in the type line
Because that's
search.
important.
Yes. It doesn't give us Urza because he's a legendary planeswalker, like his melded side,
Yeah.
which we could review, but we've got the front half, so we're covered there.
Yeah.
And then you go down to sets, and we do MTG Bro, MTG Bro Commander, and MTG Bro retro artifacts, because there's some legends there that we just want to just touch on.
Yeah, for
For
I guess
one
fiscal
point.
reasons.
Yeah, for 1 point, really. And we get 49 of them. Now, upon a little bit closer manual inspection, I counted 32 new ones, including melders, the back of the melders.
So 30 new ones. There are 29.
And you know
three
what?
Of the melodies.
I didn't capture in that 32 the Urza Planeswalker, which maybe makes it 33. And that's, I think, the first thing that I want to talk about is... Sorry. The first thing I want to talk about is, are we cool with rule zeroing the meld commanders?
Now, personally, I'm a little soft on it. And a thing that we actually thought of as we're talking about this before the show. Like, you can do, what is it, Mishra, and there's like a tank or something, and then there's the
And it's a dragon, right?
the dragon tank. I don't know what the hell it is.
And he transforms into another creature.
Yeah, giant
So that's important.
keyword soup, bro.
It's a creature and a creature that transform into another creature.
Right. And then you've got Urza and a non-creature artifact that meld into a planeswalker.
Okay, so we're stretching the rules there a little bit.
And then you've got Titania, who melds with a fucking land
Into a creature.
into a creature.
Now, how okay are we with having an artifact or a land in the command zone? Because a creature and a creature is just like, hey, let's just pretend my
They
two
partner.
things that meld have partner. And I think that's the least egregious rule break there.
Agreed.
And you and I were 2 days ago at EDH played a Rule Zero commander game where Luminous Broodmoth was the commander.
Yeah.
So the guy could just do like come back ETB, but it has flying, but I want the ETB trigger kind of tribal.
Yeah, he played like no dudes with flying tribals so that he could have dudes with
Yeah,
I
and it
don't
just had like ETB draw a card or ETB search
Gain
for
some
a
life.
land, gain a life.
Yeah.
And he gets that ETB twice when the Luminous Broodmoth brings things back. And it was fine.
It was a cool deck.
He declared, yeah, I do have Solemnity and a sack outlet, so I can go infinite and like Altar of Dementia. Is that the mill one?
Yeah.
That's the mill one. He said that's one of the win conditions, but like I can't tutor for creatures and it's white, so I don't got a lot of card draw. And he was honest.
Yeah. And the deck was fine.
If that same everything happened there, like just pretend we're in that game again with those two other MTG bros.
Yep.
Because those guys were cool.
Cool guys. Yep.
And we played with them in the past, right?
Yep.
What if he said my commanders Urza and Power Stones?
I think I'd be better with Urza and Power Stones than I would be with Titania and a land. Because land in the command zone feels weird to me. One, because you've got like a... land killing isn't really a thing, but like if you kill your land and it goes to the command zone, how do you play it again?
You can keep a questionable hand that is a powerful hand that's questionable on the back of like one or two land.
Because you have a land at the command
Because you have a land in your opener. I think that is the most egregious rule break there, more so than Power Stone. Because, and you know what's ironic is Urza plus Power Stone plus activated ability of Urza to meld it when you control both of them costs 15 mana. And it's like super powerful. And I'm supposed to be scared of things that cost 15 mana because they're the most powerful things in the game.
Yeah.
Think Emrakul or Kozilek and Ulamog, that kind of stuff. But I'm not, because 15 mana is too freaking much.
Yeah, 15 is a lot.
I'm not scared of it. If you spend 15 mana, you're probably going to win, and you deserve to win because
you're probably going to win by
15.
not playing Urza because you're playing 15 for something.
Yeah, like an Exsanguinate.
Or an earthquake.
Or an earthquake, yeah. So
Or a Genesis wave. That's the one. That's the one.
That's a good one.
That's
yeah.
the one I like to do for 15. That's
you can get the Kozileks and the Emrakuls with that.
That's right.
Yeah. So you know what? I think I would be willing to try it. I would ask the questions of the person with the Titania deck, though. Like, is it a lands deck? Do you take advantage of that land being in the command zone? What if that land gets destroyed? Do you have to pay 2 to play your land next time?
Yeah,
like,
now
there's a
we're
lot of baggage with the land.
Yeah, we're inventing new ways of playing with that. Because like if it melds into a creature and you kill the creature, the land does go to the graveyard or the command zone.
Yeah.
How do you get it back out? Or wait, does she actually just bounce lands? Let's just look.
I don't know. I don't
might
even know
even-
what she does. Well, here's the first card. Titania, Voice of Gaia.
Gaia.
Read it.
Okay. She's an elemental for
Yep.
3. She's a 3/4 with reach. Whenever one or more lands come into play or go into your graveyard from anywhere, you gain 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 or more lands in your graveyard and you both own and control Titania and a land named Argoth, Sanctum of Nature, exile them and meld them into Titania, Gaia Incarnate.
So it is a lands deck card. So it cares about lands ETBing and dying and being in your graveyard.
Yes.
And we're putting one in the command zone.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. And then the creature she melds into, Titania Gaia Incarnate, is a star with vigilance, reach, trample, and haste. Power and toughness each equal to the number of lands you control. When it comes into play, return all lands from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And it has green 3, put 4+1/+1 counters on target land you control. It becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. That's still a land.
Man, there's lots of text on those cards. Hey,
Oh, that
holy jeepers!
Does a
creepers.
lot of things. Now, is that even good?
Well, we didn't read what the land does, and I don't have it up in front of me. So
Yeah, I don't actually know what the
what is
land
it called
does.
again?
Argoth, Sanctum of Nature. I don't think it's amazing. It has something to do with forests. Jesus.
Jeepers creepers! It's right there. Okay, Argoth, Sanctum of Nature is a land, enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary green creature. Okay, so it's basically a forest when we play it on turn 4. Sure. Or turn 3 if we got a second land drop, because we frickin' will.
Because we're playing green.
And it taps for a green, and it goes green, 2, tap, create a 2/2 bear creature token, activate only as a sorcery. So
Why does it make a bear instead of an elemental or a... You know what I mean? Like Titania is an elemental. She always seems to make elementals. Why is...
there's a couple cards in the set that make bears.
That's weird.
I don't know.
I don't get
but
it.
It gives you a creature on your land if you have... essentially, it's 5 because it's 4 plus tap.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know. That's not even... None of that's really that good, honestly.
No, but it's all good when it's a land
Yes.
in your command zone,
Yes.
because it's not just a land. It's your commander,
Yeah.
and it represents a creature
Yeah.
because it frickin' gives you a creature.
Because it makes creatures.
So, I don't know.
It's a conversation you'd have to have, and a game I think you'd have to play.
Yes.
That's a...
So what you're saying is you would play against it
I'd try
instead
it.
of just saying no.
I'd try it once.
I think, yeah, give
think I
it
would.
the old college try.
I mean, maybe it's not as horrific as we could. And maybe if I built this Hanwar Battlements, Hanwar Garrison deck, maybe I could play that too.
Maybe. But all the same thing applies, of course. Well, and those creatures aren't even legendary.
I know.
They just meld into something legendary. So when do you draw the line?
Oh,
That's
probably
the question.
Right after Hanwar the Writhing Township EDH. That's where you draw the line. It's right after what I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's start at the bottom because we're closer to the bottom.
Sure, I got to get back to the right page
With
here.
all these Urzas, there's like 65 Urzas. So let's start with little child Urza, and then we'll move up with them through the years. So we've got Urza Power Stone Prodigy.
This is the uncommon one.
Yep. He's got Vig, 1 tap, draw a card, discard a card, and whenever
So he's the looter in the set if you're drafting.
and whenever you discard 1 or more artifact cards, you create a Power Stone.
Ooh, Power Stone. That's one of the new mechanic things, right?
Once a turn.
Once a turn, and a
once a
Power
turn.
Stone can only be used to cast artifact stuff.
Yes.
It can't be used to cast non-artifact. I dislike the double negative wording. I wish it just said you can only use this mana to play artifacts, because then it tells you what it can do, what it can't do.
Well, can you activate abilities with it? Can you...
This token is an artifact with tap, add colorless. This mana can't be spent to cast a non-artifact spell.
So you can do anything but cast non-artifacts.
Oh
with
yeah,
it. Is
you can do artifact abilities with it.
Okay, that's important
so
to know.
They don't want a list of everything that it can do. They just tell you what it can't do. I understand.
I guess we puzzled it out. Look at us go. So that's a shitty commander. Let's be...
Yeah, nobody's going to play this.
Okay,
Everybody's going to play the other 2 Urzas.
Let's go. I think Prince of Krug would probably be next, hey?
Oh, yeah.
So Urza Prince of Krug is a 2/3 for 4. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2.
It's pretty good.
6 create a token that's a copy of a target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier creature in addition to its other types.
Oh man, I wish it was an assembly worker. That would be Urza's power plant, I think, is that land that does that, right?
No. Urza's factory, isn't it? Urza's power plant is one of the 3 Urza
Oh,
lands.
yeah, Urza's factory. Urza's factory. Yeah,
because
because Mishra's factory makes...
it becomes an assembly worker. I'm going to look that up.
Yeah.
You tell us more about Urza.
Those are all interconnected, right? Now, this one, I think this is good. It only costs Urza's factory is 7 tap, create a 2/2 assembly worker. This does the same thing, but for 6. I wish it costed 7 because everything Urza related is 7 because Urzatron gives you 7.
Oh, yeah.
2 from power plant, 2 from mine, 3 from tower.
Yeah.
Right?
Neat.
So
is he a good commander?
I think that this is a good commander. Artifacts you control get +2/+2 is nothing to sneeze at.
Yep.
Because those dirtily just put Thopters and tokens onto the battlefield decks exist. Mm-hmm. And this is a good kind of outlet for damage in those. And you can play anthems and you can play tap or bounce or whatever to get stuff out of the way. Mm-hmm. And I think blue has the most artifacts that are a color. So you could do that kind of stuff. Like I'm thinking like the Ethereum Sculptor type cards where it's an artifact that makes artifacts cost less, but it's blue, and you could play it in this deck still because it's blue.
There you go.
I think this guy's good. The best Urza, though. Oh, we're not even there yet.
We're not even. There's
how many freaking
Urzas
of them?
Urza Chief Artificer. This is the one from the command deck. Is a Esper and 3 for a 4/5 affinity for artifact creatures. So we cost less for each artifact creature you control. Artifact creatures you control have menace, and at the beginning of your end step, you get a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with. This creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control.
I think that this is.
It's a combination of Prince of Krug and Power Stone Prodigy.
I think that this one might be the best one because he only ever costs Esper.
Yeah.
If you build the deck so he only ever costs Esper, because even with command tax, if you have enough artifacts to reduce that command tax, you apply cost reducers after cost adders when determining the entire cost of a card.
Correct.
Yep. And all your artifacts have menace. So if you have the other one that buffs them and this one that makes them hard to block, recipe for beating wholesale ass.
Yes.
And then what's the last thing he does? Oh, you get a construct at the end of your turn.
It's pretty good.
Which is just something that's going to get proliferated or
populated
because you're playing white.
Yep.
And copied and cloned because you're playing blue.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do, I think this one is the best one. Is it the most interesting? No. Does it lead to the most conversation? No.
It's going to do the most powerful shit, though, probably.
It's going to be the one that... And it's the pre-con leader, so I think it's going to get built the most out of all Urzas.
You mean to say that the Urza they printed into the Commander product is the most powerful commander?
I don't think that it is. I think Urza Lord Protector is the most powerful, but only if you rule 0 it.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's give this a read. 2/4 Human Artificer for white, blue, 1. Artifacts, instants, and sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty dang good. I might put that in Dragon's Approach right there. And then you can pay 7. There's the 7. If you both own and control Urza and an artifact named Mightstone and Weakstone, exile them and meld them into Urza Planeswalker Butthole. Activate only as a sorcery. And Urza Planeswalker Butthole is...
Lol, we can't even look.
I can't even look because it melds into half of the freaking card. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, here, I got it.
Okay.
Legendary Planeswalker Urza Planeswalker. That's his name.
Sure.
Okay. Once during each of your turns, that's funny, you may activate an additional loyalty ability of Urza. So you can activate his shit twice each turn.
Why not?
And I'm just going to take extra turns.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah,
okay.
Why not?
+2. Artifacts, instants, and sorcery spells you cast cost 2 less to cast, gain 2 life.
Sure.
That sounds a little bit like Great Henge.
Yeah.
Gain 2 life, fuck him. Fuck him, he spent 15 mana, give him the life.
Yep.
+1. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
-3. Exile target non-land permanent. It's pretty good.
Not too bad.
That's pretty good, yeah. -10. Ooh, I like that. How many abilities this guy got?
15.
I missed the 0 one. Create 2 1/1 soldier artifact creature tokens. There's another one. This guy got 5. -10. Artifacts and planeswalkers you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Destroy all non-land permanents. That's pretty good.
That's the Silex or whatever, right?
Yeah.
The Silex Blaster. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, yeah, man. Urza Ass Blaster. That's what I'm going to call this guy. Pretty powerful.
Without the rule 0, though, I don't... It's fine.
Without the rule 0, you got to draw into the power. Without the rule 0, he's your legend.
The Power Stone.
You freaking just play all the artifact tutors in blue.
Yeah.
And you find it.
Yeah.
I think that's fine too.
Yeah,
that's fine. If you want to play Urza Planeswalker, frickin' go ahead, put tutors in your deck.
Yeah.
If you want to rule 0, I'll give it the old college try.
I'll try it once.
I'll be trisexual with Urza.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Try anything once.
Yep. Should we
get into these and start banging them out in earnest?
Let's do some bro bangers.
Okay. Now, it sounds like we only talked about one guy there, even though we talked about 5 different creatures. So
Yes.
we're going to move off of Urza, but stay in Krug really quick to talk about this reprint of Traxos Scourge of Krug. Are we excited about that, or do we care?
Oh, yeah, you know what? This one I don't care about, but the other retro artifact that I do care about is Ramos Dragon Engine, because it's got the old frame, which is cool.
Which is neat.
Old frame foils, going to be cool. I've seen some of those serialized number ones get opened up on Facebook. Pretty cool.
And the old frame foils are the old foil, too, where the art isn't as foily.
yeah.
It's just the border. They look really nice. So if
Yeah.
you're into old foils, they did a really nice job of these. We'll talk about that tomorrow when we talk about the actual set.
Well, yeah, but you know what I want to mention with Ramos in particular is now you can get a foil one that isn't a curly Commander Legends one or a pre-con one from 2017, because those curled too. Sorry, everybody. These ones, maybe they won't curl. This is the Wizards' third crack at giving us a shiny Ramos, and maybe then this is it.
Maybe they'll be better.
So that's why I wanted to mention those.
We can hope. So we got... You might know who this lady is. I fucking don't. Takasia Dig Site Mentor?
No R in that word.
Takasia Dig Site Mentor.
I've heard it said Takasia or Takasia.
I like what I said better. Takasia.
Takasia is not Urza and Mishra's adopted mother, but they went to this dig site as like, this is where you go for the summer because your parents don't want you as kids.
Okay.
And this was the boss of that dig site. That's very base level. She was like their mentor, mother figure in early childhood.
So you're saying this is all her fault?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's see what she does. Creatures you control have Vig and tap to surveil 1. That means you can look at your top card and either put it back or put it in your bin.
Sure.
Then it's got, get this, 2 green, white, blue. Exile her from your graveyard. Return any number of target artifact cards with total mana value 10 or less from your yard to play. Activate as a sorcery.
That's pretty good.
It's not too bad.
It kind of gives me replenish vibes. Kind of gives me what's that guy? Protean Hulk vibes, or that evolved? No, not evolve. What's Nethroi vibes?
Yes.
Got there.
Yeah,
I got all the
yes.
ones that gave me the vibes. Gives me Estrid the Bald vibes because it's even those colors.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She seems...
Does she get enchantments and arties or just artifacts?
Just artifacts.
Oh man, if she got enchantments, I might put her in Estrid the Bald.
Because she's fine. People play this card.
Oh yeah,
their artifact decks,
It's going to
these
be
colors.
like self mill or ETB bounce like Brago decks, but now also with mill and or your graveyard and or just artifacts.
Yeah.
And green because she's banned. I think that's a good card. You know where I want to go?
Wait, no, we got to talk about this one because I like this one. We have to talk about this one because I like it.
Okay.
Titania
Making me
Nature's
wait?
Force. Yeah, making you wait, sucker.
Titty Nature Force.
Correct. Is a 6/6 for 6 because that's just how shit works. You can play forests from your graveyard.
Hey, that's pretty good actually.
Whenever a forest enters the battlefield under your control, create a 5/3 elemental. And there's more. Whenever an elemental you control dies, you may mill 3 cards.
That's going in Omnath
Duh, damn right it is.
because landfall make a
Make a dude.
Make a dude.
That's right.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. Cost 6, but pretty good.
Well, Omnath cost
I don't
7.
want to be the guy on the internet that says, "I don't know, 6 mana, you can only have 2 of those in your deck." I don't want to be that guy.
You ever build decks with me? We got fucking. Oh,
man.
boy. I got some new ones coming up that are.
You know who would
stinkers and
appreciate that joke? Chris Von Doom. I was saying to Brando when we were just chatting, I was like, how do we, you know what I think of when we're reviewing a set or not reviewing a set? How do we make it interesting for Chris Von Doom? How do we make it fucking interesting? So like
Dunks.
That's
how we do it.
Dunks. Only punching up though. I don't want to punch down. We talk about that lots,
Unless
right?
we're punching down at Wizards. I'll punch down at Wizards.
No, that would be
sometimes.
punching up because they're the corporation.
All good.
They got
It's
more
all
money than us.
Show Ryukin, baby.
Yep.
I
want to show Ryuk.
I gave one of these to Ryan not an hour ago. Look at that.
Look at
That
frickin' guy.
Spoiler, the Archie Mandrite.
The Archie Mandrite.
Archie Mandrite.
Can I call him Archie?
Absolutely, you
Can
can.
I paint Archie on him?
Yeah,
Just a
you can do
picture of me.
No, you're Tintin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking guy. So the Archie Mandate is a 0/5 for what colors are those?
Who cares? You
Doesn't
know what the
matter.
real word that matters is?
Advisor.
Frickin' this one.
It's an advisor. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards in your hand minus 4. That's Ivory Tower.
That's
or
Ivory
something.
Tower, a card I play.
Whenever you gain life, each advisor, artificer, and monk you control gets vigilance and XO, where X is the amount of life you gained. And Jesus, there's a lot of text on these cards. Tap 3 untapped advisors, artificers, and or monks you control to draw a card. Holy shit.
So what you're saying is, I can play Persistent Petitioner's life gain, and I get a shared animosity trigger when I attack.
Yes.
Hell yeah, brother. I played shared animosity in my Pramicon Petitioner's deck.
You damn right you
because people thought like it's a mill deck. Just kidding. Take 50.
Yeah, die. Oh. Man, that's a card that needs a reprint. Hey,
Man,
that
yeah,
card needs
that
to
card's
be
going
reprinted.
straight in, and we got lots of advisors to go. So this is my card. They did it. They freaking gave me an advisor. It's in Jeskai, which is the advisor colors. There are several Orzhov advisors, but balls them.
Yeah, get them out of here.
balls
dude.
them. Give me
Give me that real shit.
Give me the shit from Kamigawa. Give me the shit that just ETBs and draws a card or deals 2 damage to a creature for 5
Yeah.
from P3K and it's freaking $100. Give me that shit. Yeah. And Petitioners.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this card. I'm gonna build the shit out of it. I already have a Jank Tribe deck. I got crabs, right?
Right.
So this one might actually be a real deck,
You
not
just have two.
Jank.
Just have 2 jank ones.
No,
You have
gonna
more
make
than
it a
one
real.
jank deck.
I'm gonna make it a real deck.
Okay.
Real deck. This guy's got lots of combo potential. I don't want to make it that real, but anyways.
Anyways.
Who's
so,
the next one you want to do? We don't got to do them all, eh?
We don't have to. Well, I want to touch this one because I want to know who this guy is. This is
I know who that is.
This
He-
is a name I recognize. So we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about Tanos the Toy Maker, who is a 3/5 for 5. Green blue is involved somewhere. He's a human artificer. Whenever you cast a beast or bird creature spell, you
Ooh.
copy it. Except the copy is an artifact in addition to its other types. So, isn't he the candelabra guy?
Yes.
What?
The
What?
candelabra guy. He's Urza's like he starts out being Urza's apprentice when Urza's like an art like head bitch in Krug. He's like Urza's like right-hand apprentice guy.
Why is he a
But-
beast and bird tribal?
But then he becomes Urza's like army lieutenant general, like second in command guy during the war. And he gets all funky and stuff with Ashnod, I think.
Good for him.
I think.
Ashnod's kind of sexy. I
Ashnod
don't-
gets funky with somebody.
Yeah, they
I don't
are.
remember if it's Mishra or if it's Tanos. I don't remember.
Like, I don't want to.
I don't know why he's the beast and bird guy. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I think he makes like a clockwork bird for Urza's son to like try and catch, but it senses like different pressures when your hand moves air towards it, so it can always dodge.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that just seems like such a deep cut to. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. Who are we? Look at all those reprints, hey? So many reprints in this set.
Which these are all. And lots of them are. I like you can pick out the commander ones because they have the old border. That's pretty fun.
I do like that. That was a nice touch.
I think Queen Kayla bin Krug. That's Urza's wife, right?
Yes.
I think she
he
was
marries
spoiled.
her to get a book.
As you do.
I guess, yeah.
She's a 2/3 for Boroson 1, 4 tap, discard all cards in your hand, then draw that many cards.
I'm listening.
Ryan is listening hard. Same paragraph. You may choose an artifact or creature with mana value 1 discarded this way, then do the same for 2 and 3. Put them back into play.
Ooh.
So you chuck your hand, draw a new hand, get some of the shit from your hand back to play.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good if you can scroll rack your 1 and 2 drops, your 2 and 3 drops, that combo.
Yep.
I am stretching a little bit, but I'm sure that there's good things to do with this.
I think there's lots of really cool stuff that's going to happen with that, and I'll bet you we're going to get, of all the legends, this is the one I think that CCO Nation is going to provide us with like the spiciest meatball from. I have faith in our community.
So?
I think that this is the one that we're going to get something
I'm paying
cool.
4 and discarding my hand to get a 1 and a 2 and a 3. So I'm paying 4 to get 5.
6.
Is it 6?
1 and 2 and 3.
Oh yeah, that's 6. Yeah.
Plus all the extra, plus all the cards.
I suppose, yeah.
Because you've drawn, let's say, you've paid 4 and tapped your commander to get 6 mana worth of shit and draw 3-4 cards, let's say.
Yes, and fuel your underwear breach in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about that card, hey?
She's pretty good.
I haven't played CEDH in a while. Forgot about underwear breach.
Let's talk about the Mishras. We talked about the Urzas.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Can't
talk
leave the
about the
Mishras out. We got 87 of those
So
guys.
there he is, little Kid Mishra.
We got
excavation.
more Mishras than we have Urzas.
No, there's only 5. There's 5 Urzas, there's 5 Mishras.
Oh, well, one of them's the other side, though.
It just happens to be that one of them is a creature. So
Yes.
Little Kid Mishra is a 2/1 for 3, haste, 1, tap, discard, draw is another looter. And also when you discard 1 or more artifact cards, you get red. Triggers only once each turn.
Oh, frick. So close.
Yeah. No.
They knew.
Yes, they knew. But nobody's going to play him as a commander. He sucks. So who's next? Mishra, Tamer of Mach Fawa. Remember Mach Fawa?
Yeah, Mach Fawa. Custom plane I made. You get a Mach Fawa when you roll the Chaos roll.
That's right.
That's
so
good. You come play freaking plane chase with us. It's
super good time.
grand old time, yeah.
4/4 for 5. Permanents you control have ward, sack a permanent.
It's pretty good.
So that's pretty good.
pretty good.
Each artifact card in your graveyard has Unearth for red, black, 1. Unearth is you bring it back to play, it gets haste, you remove it from the game at the end of turn.
That's Cedrus the Trader King, but 1 less color.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed, Mishra Mach Fawa.
Agreed. So let's do the commander deck heading one. This is Grixis Mishra, the eminent one, and there's a wall of fucking text on
Oh,
this guy.
my lord.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of target non-creature artifact you control, except its name is Mishra's War Form, and it's a 4/4 construct artifact creature. In addition to its other types, it gains haste until end of turn. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
So you get a second thing.
Oh, yes.
That gives me old Mishra vibes, don't it?
Sort of, yeah.
You get a second version of something that you got. Now, that's good, right?
Yes.
That gives you a second ETB or gives you 2 of something.
Yes.
What's really good when we have 2 of them?
Sol Ring.
No, like a creature.
Oh.
At the beginning of combat on your turn,
It's a non-creature, though.
copy of target. Oh, non-creature.
Yeah, you turn a creature into a token or non-creature into a token that is a creature.
Oh, man.
There's lots of stuff you can probably do.
Yeah, but is there any...
Caged Sun?
That's pretty good.
That'd be fun, right?
That's pretty good, yeah.
You don't even have to attack with it. You just get a Caged Sun, and then you do
got
all your
like
triple mana
triple
stuff.
mana for a turn. Yeah,
That'd be
Not even
cool.
playing green.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
There's interesting things I'm sure you could do with that. I'm sure Von Doom's going to figure that one out, and he'll tell us what he's doing with it.
I don't know. He said he already wasn't even that impressed by it.
Well, yeah, he's probably still going to build it.
Probably
He's
will.
a creature of habit. It's a Grixis deck with Mishra on it. Of course he's going to build it.
But it has to attack.
Eventually, Von Doom will attack.
One day, Chris Von Doom will attack.
Yeah, one day I'm going to play a counter spell, and Von Doom's going to attack.
Can you imagine being there to see it?
Could happen. It could happen. It could happen. Things are happening. And the second to last Mishra. Mishra claimed by Gixx is a 3/5 for Rakdos and 2.
Here we go.
Whenever you attack, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. If Mishra claimed by Gixx and a creature named Phyrexian Dragon Engine are attacking and you own both and control them, exile them and then meld them into Mishra. Lost to the Phyrexia, it enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. Did you get all that?
Yes.
Good.
That one's good. Whenever you attack, so we're going to want to attack multiple times.
Yep.
You get X life and you lose X life.
Yep.
Each opponent loses
X life, yeah.
Where X is number of attacking creatures. So this is like go wide Mishra do you do like Mishra tokens where you try to just drain life your opponent by attacking with multiple attack steps?
Maybe.
I think there's a deck here, and it only costs 4. Phyrexian Dragon Engine, that's what Mock Fawa is Dragon Engine. And it's a 2/2 artifact creature Phyrexian Dragon. Look at that, eh? For 3 manas, double strike, so it hits like a 4. And when Phyrexian Dragon Engine enters the B from the G, you may discard your hand.
Ooh.
If you do, draw 3 cards. And it's got Unearth for red 3.
Neat.
I like that they put that red on there so you can't just play that in like
Every single deck.
white.
Yeah.
Because come on.
Oh, yeah.
Can't white just have that card?
No. No, you can't. No. Absolutely not. And
Well,
if they did, it would say like...
They found the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. I think they found one in the desert.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Mishra could like control it.
With his brain.
Yeah, or something like that. So I can see why it's red. I like that card. I think that's a card that you would put in your deck. In your Phyrexian deck, in your Dragon deck, in your red deck that cares about like drawing cards.
Yeah, that's a deck. That's a card that I would just kind of play.
And now,
Holy shit, you're doing this one. You
Mishra
can do better.
lost to the Phyrex. This is a frickin' card. Okay. After you meld.
Right. So this is attacking already.
This is coming into the battlefield attack.
When you see it, it's happening.
Okay. Legendary artifact creature Phyrexian Artificer. Oh, he's still an Artificer. Mm-hmm. Whenever Mishra lost to Phyrexia enters the battlefield or attacks, choose 3. Man, what if you copy this ability? That's freaking. When you copy an ability, you get the same things that you chose the first time, remember. So, fuck it, you're choosing 3. So, whatever. Target opponent discards 2 cards.
It's pretty good.
Mishra deals 3 damage to any target.
That's fine.
You love Lightning Bolt.
I do.
Destroy target artifact or planeswalker.
Yeah.
He just ganks his brother, eh? Oh, yeah.
I just paid 15. I'm amazing. Die.
Okay, gank your brother. Creatures you control gain menace and trample until end of turn. That's a good one if you're already going wide with Mishra. Because then you're just like, oh yeah, fuck you can't block. Creatures you don't control get -1/-1 until end of turn. Create 2 tapped Power Stone tokens. Oh, and he's a 9/9.
Oh yeah, and he's a 9/9. Yes, with menace and trample probably.
Choose 3. Oh man, that's good.
That's a pretty good creature.
The power level on that card is too damn high.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I don't even remember how you meld them. It was so long ago that we talked about it.
You attack with 2 bros at the same time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bro.
Right? Oh, that's good. I like that lots. What else do we got going on? Ooh. Let's do this one. I guess, do these people count? Do we care about Loran? Is she a person that we care about?
No, she's an artificer, not an advisor. We got to get to more advisors, bro.
Well, let's talk about a Thopter in Liberator Urza's Battlethopter.
What? Why is it?
I don't know. It's a 1/2 for 3 with flash and flying. You can play colorless spells and artifact spells, so if they're colored, as though they had flash. So that's pretty cool. And whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast the spell is greater than this thing's power, you get a +1/+1 counter on it.
Oh, so you play something that's bigger than this.
Yeah. That costs more than this is big. And it's any spell.
So if you put this as your commander, every single card in your deck has flash.
Yes.
That's really good.
Yeah.
When you look at it that way and you don't care about anything else,
it's pretty cool.
I just have like Vidalcan Orrery or Leyline of Anticipation
Yeah.
in the command zone, and it flies.
Yeah.
That's actually good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a neat card.
When you think about it just like that.
And look at it.
Yeah.
Look, that's the most unwieldy.
That was the hint from the pre-show yesterday.
That's not battling anything. That thing loses every
Look
fight.
at it. It's just got that janky head on it. It's
Yeah,
like, how can I make this thing that's way too fucking big for how big its wings are? How can I make it look menacing and scary?
How can I make it look less aerodynamic?
Put this fucking janky face on it, bro.
That
was Mishra trolling Urza. I bet you my army would be way more scared of this thing if you just put this big fuck off stupid head on it.
And Urza was like,
Oh, it's a good idea.
yeah, let's do that. I love
He's just
that.
smoking up. He's like, oh, fucking cool, man.
Big heads, dude. Yeah.
Big heads, tiny wings. How's it even fly, bro?
Oh, it doesn't. That's why it has legs. Like, what the fuck is this thing?
Are those legs or wheels?
I don't know. And it's
Are those
getting...
skinny, freaking chariot or like horse-drawn cart wagon wheels that are just spinning real fast?
No, because the guys in front of it aren't moving. These things are so not afraid of it. They're just standing in its way.
That thing can hover?
And then something
It
else
doesn't even
is...
need those wings to fly. It magically floats like a freaking beholder.
And in the picture, it's being shot. Like, it's the worst thing. This thing sucks. It's just not very good.
Oh, man.
Oh, but I love it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
That's
that
a
shit.
gooder.
Okay, who? Oh, I thought that's an advisor, but it's an
Oh, no,
aviator.
it does. Hercule Master Wizard.
Hercule Master.
I'm not even going to read this card. It sucks, but it's an advisor.
Hercule of the Recall. We'll go on from there. What about who else is good?
Hajar Loyal Bodyguard. Sacrifice him. Legendary creature you control get +1 and gain indestructible till end of turn. That card's good.
It's a really great card, but is it a good?
No, it goes in the 99.
You're not going to build Hajar.
It goes in the 99, and it only costs 2, and it's a rattlesnake. It's like rattlesnake, heroic intervention, but also kind of like rattlesnake pump my team.
Do
if
I
you're
put
playing legendary tribal.
Do I put him in Omnath?
No, I don't think so.
No,
You put him in legendary tribal. Remember humans tribal we did a couple weeks ago?
I do remember
That was Mardu, but that kind of deck. And you'd be surprised how many legendary creatures are in commander decks. Like lots, hey?
I don't know if I would be. I just built one that was legendary tribal in Orzhov.
Oh.
We're going to talk about that at a later date in the show once I actually get some play testing in with it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be
Okay,
awful.
go up. Let's talk about my bro, Gixx.
Oh, yeah, Gixx.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's like, oh, Gixx is so powerful, so powerful. You know what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a read, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Gixx.
Gixx.
Yawgmoth, Prate. 3/3 Phyrexian Prate. Black 1.
Okay.
So he's a 3/3 for 3.
Yep.
Whenever a creature deals combat damage to me, or what the hell? Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of my opponents, its controller pays 1 life and can draw 1 card. So anybody can do that as long as they're not hitting me. Oh, okay, mill yourself. Just wait, there's more. Black 4. Discard X cards. Exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among the exiled cards this way for free.
Neat.
That sounds powerful.
Sounds pretty good.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Here's what you're going to do.
Draw my whole deck. Discard my whole deck.
Yeah.
And then mill you. Exile your whole deck.
What,
and then I'm going to say, go.
Well, that only kills one person, though.
Don't care. I'm going to shuffle my shit back in. Oh. Yeah, like Elixir of Immortality.
Okay.
Or other such things.
Now, what if I hit you with that? Sounds like a very Ryan-y deck. Remember a few weeks ago when you hit me, that's a very Brando-y deck. It sounds like you're just doing more Brando things in this deck.
I'm Ryan.
I know, it's just another...
That's a meme deck. I don't think I'll actually build it.
Yeah,
but it's funny to think about.
Yeah. I like the picture on that a lot.
Yeah, he's scary.
That looks really
He's
cool.
bad guy.
And I never even really... To be fair, I have a Praetor tribal deck. Plays every Praetor. I'm not going to play Gixx in it. No,
he doesn't do the thing that they all do where I get something and you don't.
Yeah, it just does like a thing. It doesn't do what I want him to do. So I don't know. I didn't open one, and he's more money than I want to spend to like just have like a casual 99 card. So
I haven't figured out the real deck yet.
there is a real deck that's going to go in there, and it's going to be a good one, but I'm not going to build it.
Yeah. Okay, we got a couple more.
A couple more. We got Feldon Ronam Excavator.
I like this guy.
Santa Claus.
He kind of does, but like hipster Santa.
Yeah.
Or Bane Santa. He's wearing the same jacket as Bane is wearing.
Bane's coat.
Yeah.
I didn't know about Christmas till I was already a man.
I didn't know about artifice and earthquakes until I was already a man. Okay, what does he do? He's a 2/2 for 2, which is already good. Human Artificer, haste, can't block, don't care. Real reason you play him. When he's dealt damage, exile that many cards from the top of your library. Oh man, I like him already. And choose one of them until end of turn. Until end of next turn, you can play that card. So this is what you do. You deal 80 to him. You exile your whole deck,
Uh-huh.
and then you play whatever the hell you want.
Well, you play one thing.
Don't care. That's all I need.
What
if I
is
can
it?
do 80 to him, why am I not doing 80 to my opponent?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Why?
That's right. That's the question.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm super soft on this card. At first I thought, oh crap, I can throw him into Toralf, and then I Earthquake him, I'll get like another Earthquake out of it. But it's like, man, if I missed with the first Earthquake, I'm probably not going to get him with the second one.
I think what you do with him is like Pyrohemia, and you just deal one, and you take one from the Pyrohemia, as do all your opponents, and you like draw the card from Feldon, so it turns Feldon and Pyrohemia into like a Phyrexian Arena.
And you get 2 cards.
Why do you get 2?
Well, I guess you get 1 each turn if you activate it once on everybody's turn.
Yes, and you can play it until the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty good, because you could draw like 3 or 4 cards per round of the table.
Yeah?
That's pretty good. Not as good as doing 80 to him.
I don't know, man. 80 seems like, because what's the mono red card?
Well, what if you got like deal X damage to one guy, but you got 3 opponents and you got infinite mana. You do 80 to him, draw your whole deck until you find your Comet Storm. Right?
Sure.
Like that could work.
Or you could just gamble for the Comet Storm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd rather gamble with doing 80.
You know what I realized? This card actually did make me think of something. You know what card you can kind of play now with all the red Chaos Straw? You know what card you can play?
What is it?
Wish.
Wish?
Yeah.
The card Wish?
You can play a card from outside the game because you're removing your whole deck from the game.
No, outside of the game and exile are distinctly different things.
Oh, that sucks my fucking balls. I already put Wish in a deck.
Don't put Wish in a deck. It'll find nothing.
Damn it. 'Cause it doesn't get it. You can play a card from exile this turn. That's what it says. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I thought that's what that
I'm
said.
gonna look it up. Wish. Which Wish?
Wish.
Wish.
It's just Wish.
You may play a card you own from outside the game. Not the same as
being removed
exile.
from the game?
No, exile is a zone.
That licks my whole nutsack. My nutsack has a tongue right on it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I was really excited. Let's move on to the next card, Ryan.
Drafna, founder of Latinam. Not only is he an advisor, this is a good card.
He looks like a punk. I bet you I could beat him in a fight.
Could be. Could you beat him in paying 2 mana and returning an artifact you control to your hand?
Yeah?
Probably couldn't.
Probably could.
He's the best at it.
I'd pay 1.
He's a 2/1 human artificer advisor. He advises artifacts. There's like a pen or a phone sitting on a table, and he's like, hey, you know, if you invest in this. So he's a 2/1 for 2, pay 2, return an artifact you control to its owner's hand. You save your thing or you bounce it and get re-TBs.
Right.
That's re-enter the battlefield.
Correct.
Triggers, re-TBs. And you could pay 3, tap them, copy target artifact you control. Now that's good.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
You could almost play that guy in Brutoclad.
Yeah.
You make your 7 dwarf artifact guy, and then you could make this guy make a copy of it.
Yeah. That's pretty neat. Or like you could copy your Sol Ring. You could copy your.
Hey.
I always use Sol Ring as the example.
Well,
it's
yeah,
like
because it's the best example.
It's like the powerful thing, right?
Yeah.
And he enables himself, which I really like. He bounces the thing that he could then copy. So for 5 mana, you can copy any artifact that you. I guess you have to play the artifact still, but you get what I'm saying.
Whatever.
Everybody gets it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I think that's pretty freaking cool. And best part is I can tap him along with 4 other advisors I control to mill somebody for 13.
There we go.
Or
Now,
3 other advisors, I guess.
shout out to Watsy for Old Border Brutoclad.
Oh, yeah.
If that came in foil,
Oldaclad.
I would 100% replace my Brutoclad with that. Because that looks really cool as a fan of the Old Border. If you're not, you're not, but I am. So that's cool to see. Now, shall we talk about the second sexiest lady in Magic after Rada? There's Rada, Ashnod. Shall we?
Sure.
I'm judging her on her appearance. I'm sorry. It's a thing that happens sometimes. Let's talk about Ashnod Flesh Machinist.
Ooh.
Because that's the one I'm looking directly at.
Yes.
1/1 for 1 with D-Touch. Okay. Whenever Ashnod Flesh Machinist attacks, you can sacrifice another creature. If you do, create a tapped Power Stone.
Ooh. It's not that powerful. But if you're doing artifact stuff, maybe that's okay.
Maybe this next line will switch it up.
Sure.
5. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a tapped 3/3 Colorless zombie artifact.
It's random. It's a transmogrant or a transmogrant, some people call them. What do you call them?
I don't call them anything. I
Oh.
call them zombies. That's another shitty zombie.
Is that our first instance of a 3/3 zombie token in all of Magic the Gathering? 3/3 zombie token.
Artifact colorless one even. But yeah, I
Whoa.
think maybe. Yeah, I think probably, yeah. Maybe.
Hey, man, maybe we're onto
kinda
something.
neat,
Okay.
But I don't know, like that.
I don't think she's very good, though. No, because she's got to attack to get that.
Yeah.
To get that.
You have to attack with a 1/1
To get that trigger.
To get a power
To
stone.
get, and to get. It doesn't even act as like a sacrifice outlet.
Well, sort of does.
Ah, she's lucky she's good looking.
Yeah, right? Right?
Okay, what's the
All right,
other
let's
one?
go on to the even.
Because this is the Grixis one. Chris Von Doom's all perked up now. He's listening.
This is the even sexier one. Ashnod the Uncaring.
Ooh, she doesn't care if she hurts you a little bit.
1/4 for fucking 5 with Death Touch. Whenever you activate an ability of an artifact or creature that isn't a mana ability, if one or more permanents were sacrificed to activate it, you may copy the ability and choose new targets for the copy.
That's pretty good.
I'm still kind of bummed that she doesn't work
Doesn't
with her
work
own
with her
altar.
own altar, yeah.
Right? Like, what the hell? But other than that,
It works with Altar of Dementia.
yeah.
Now, mostly people have Altar of Dementia to go infinite and win,
Yeah.
or
So you don't need to copy it.
like FU Alex has in his Marin deck. I think he's got the Altar of Dementia, so he can get re-TB triggers from graveyard just for value. And I think does that mill everybody? Altar of Dementia
No.
doesn't matter if you're using Altar of Dementia for value. Now you've got double the value. And you're still carrying out the sacrificing, which is probably why you're actually running Altar of Dementia for value, is because you want a free sacrifice outlet. That's pretty good. Whenever you activate an ability of an artifact or creature. So this kind of gives me the Marin vibe, because you could like sacrifice something to your Viscera Seer and scry 1. That's pretty good.
Sure.
I bet you this Ashnod the Uncaring is very, very value based,
Yes.
because you're going to get that little incremental extra scry, extra card draw, extra.
She feels real dirtily to me.
Yeah, value. The word value, if you're getting that incremental advantage thing,
Dirtily.
The pessimistic kind of mindset of value is dirtle, because you're not doing anything really impactful. But the summation of all the dirt is...
And you're taking a lot of time. That's why I don't like it. That's why I'm kind of...
Maybe this deck needs lots of practice.
Not down on value decks, but one of the criticisms I have of these decks that are all about incremental value is they take a really long time to not do very much. And yeah, they win. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're consistent. But like...
Not your style.
You took 25 minutes and all you did was draw a card. And you're tapped out and you're sitting there. Die. You could have just passed the turn.
Tapped your guys for no reason and passed the turn.
Like, you know what I mean? And those are turns that happen more often than
25 minutes is an exaggeration, but sometimes 4 or 5 minutes when turns are usually a couple minutes long. 4 or 5 minutes is like double that amount of time and feels long. So an Ashnod getting double triggers type deck, I think would take some practice, because you can actually... Like, that'll trigger when you sacrifice stuff, and you put stuff on the stack in a certain order, and you got to know how you want to resolve it. And you're gonna say trigger Ashnod, trigger Ashnod, trigger Ashnod. Then you're gonna do all the stuff, and you got to remember which ones you triggered or didn't. Yeah, that's lots of remembering.
Yeah,
that's okay. If somebody wants to make a value deck and it's Ashnod,
do it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say no. But
you know what cosplays we're gonna see a frickin' ton of,
and thank goobness.
We're going to see lots of Ashnod cosplays.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I want to see Dana Roach do Drafna. Or Dana Roach do Felden. I think we've made that joke before, but you know what? It's never not funny.
It's fun. So let's summarize a little. We've done all of the we think interesting ones. There's some that we skipped because like there just weren't a lot of. You're going to build the advisor one.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple in here that I'm excited to play in my decks, but I don't have any new decks coming.
Oh, yeah.
Out of this
who are you going to play? That's a question I got in the show notes. Who are you going to play?
I'm going to play Titania, the the Commander one,
Yep.
not the meld one.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and find a place for the melded one as well, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. I'm working on a Rakdos All Creatures deck right now that I'm thinking I might put Meld Mishra into if I can get a hold of one.
Yep, that's good.
And I think that might actually be it. Because I didn't open a Gixx, so I probably won't play it or take the time to grab
You
one.
didn't Gixx one?
I didn't Gixx one. And that's kind of it for me.
Man.
Honestly, it's just too bad.
You know what I got?
What'd you get?
All the advisors in foil.
That's right.
Where'd I get them? FusionGamingOnline.com. What promo code did I use? CCO Spring got a discount. You know why? Because I was going to buy them anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Even without the discount. But you know what I did? Saved some freaking money.
On that shit you were going to buy anyhow?
Yes.
Insanity.
Yes. And tomorrow, we're going to talk about some more stuff that we're going to or already have bought on a not set review.
Oh, yeah. And are we going to do that on the next episode of Commander Cookout Podcast? Hit our theme song!